This is a bit of a peculiar video because it's a very specific circumstance. So what I want to do here is to be able to share a form to a group of students without using Google Classroom or their Gmail accounts. Normally when I send a form out, it collects their email address, I can see who's done it, or I could just share it via the classroom. What I'm going to do is it's a bit more like making it a public form, and then I'm going to direct students to it. So first of all, I need to go into the settings and make it a bit more public. I'm not going to collect email addresses because I don't want my users to have to log in to an email address they don't know. And I'm also going to open it up to people beyond Driffield Junior School, because then my students using the iPads, whatever they're logged in as, they wouldn't necessarily have to be registered as Driffield Junior School users. Now, this does mean this form is public, so when I get to link sharing, I need to be a little bit more careful with my link. So I'm going to save those settings, and then I'm going to just have a think about this one because I've included a question here saying, what is your name? If I didn't have that question, there would be no way of knowing who'd responded to each form because it's no longer associated to an email address. So it's really important you have a what is your name or who are you question, preferably at the beginning to a form that you're sharing this way. So now I need to work out how to get it onto the iPads. Now, when I go to send, I could send it via email, but if they don't have an email address or I don't know their email address, that kind of defeats the point of it. I could embed it on a website using the HTML. Again, could do that, but there's a lot simpler way to do it. Would just be to go to the link. Like we've done before, if they click on this link, wherever I put it, it will take them to the Google form. And it won't take them to the editing side, it will take them to the answer side where I want them to be. Now I'm going to use the shortened URL just because it's handier, and I'm going to copy that. Now I could put this link anywhere on the internet and they could find it. If I had a website that they all knew how to get to, I could put it on there. I could, if I really wanted to, put it onto a Google Doc and they could come and find it. Just paste it in here. But then I'd have to share this document with them and I'm back to square one because how would I share it? I'd need to share it via the classroom or I'd need to share it via their email addresses. So that seems a little pointless. Now, putting on a website is a traction, but the quickest way in taking advantage of an iPad being different to a Chromebook is if I go to a QR code generator and paste the URL in there, I've now got a QR code that will take me to that link. So if they scan this code on their iPad using the QR reader, it will take them straight to that link. So get your iPad, scan that, and you'll be presented with this. When the children answer it or the students answer it, all their answers will come back to my Google form and will go into my responses section here. And because I've got a question saying, what is your name right at the beginning, I'll be able to see their name next to all the responses. So I'll be able to see who has answered it and which individual has named it. So that is a really effective use of QR codes, getting the iPads out and getting Google Forms used. Now, once I've got my QR code, I could screen grab it using the screen grab tool, or in this particular piece of software, I could just click on it, copy the image, and I could put it into a Google Doc and copy and paste it, or I could even put it into a slide and copy and paste it. Put it onto a slideshow. Let's get rid of that. I could paste it on here multiple times. I could paste it over and over again and cut and stick if I wanted to put it onto separate tables, or I could just leave it up on the whiteboard at the front of the room or on a smart TV, and people could come around and scan it from there and see how far away they could scan it from. All these QR codes are the same, so you've got a higher success rate.